Hey, what's up, man? Are you in your house?
Say it again.
Are you in your house?
Yes, yes,
Okay, good, good. That's awesome, man.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's so cool, man. That's really good, man. I'm really happy that you're. So that's your living room, right?
This is actually my den.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like.
man cave. My man
Yeah,
cave.
yeah. I like the couch. So, ooh, look at that. There you go.
Yeah.
It's real nice. Yeah, I like that, man. That's really really cool, man. I'm proud of you, man. You made it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you made it. You made it across the finish line.
Yeah, you helped me make it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that what we like to do is every a couple times a month is celebrate our clients because in my eyes you are the star, and it's a joint effort between us and you, and I'm just so proud that you followed through and you committed to the process, and now you're a proud homeowner. And
Yes.
so every month we do this because I don't know what your background is. I'm going to learn a little bit more about you today, but in my life, I grew up homeless and poor, living on the streets of Houston, and we never got to own a house. And my dad, he was raising us. He was robbing Peter to pay Paul, and
Okay.
so yeah, it was a rough. It was a rough upbringing. So the fact that you're sitting in your den in the home that you own,
Yes.
and I don't know where you came from, but I mean, to me, that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
We get thousands of people that call up in my office every month for a loan, and so many people they want to own a home, but they don't want to commit to what it takes.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah.
It does take. I mean, you have to go through it, but in the end, the payoff is you have your own property. Yeah, you have your own property, and that means a lot. So I appreciate you coming on the show today, and so if we just want to, if you don't mind, kind of tell us a little bit about your story, about where you came from, and then how you got here today.
Okay. Well, me personally, I had a very great upbringing.
Okay, good.
It was good. I mean, my parents, when they were married, my father was a police officer.
Okay.
My mother was a telephone operator for Bell South.
Yep.
So during that time, everything was great. But there was a point in time when they separated. And my mother and I and my sister, older sister, lived in a shotgun house. We lived a shotgun house. We couldn't even lock the door. People in the neighborhood didn't know, but our front door never locked.
Really?
I mean, we would go to school and work, and now we have a couch set up against the door. It was just bad. But time went on, and things got. The parents remarried. I went off to school. Things began great. They built a new home and lived well. And I've decided to move back home because I lived in D.C. for a while. I went to school in Baltimore.
Oh wow.
I lived in Washington D.C. area for about 10 years.
Wow.
I decided to move back to Greenville, Mississippi. Everybody was like, "Why are you moving back?" I just moved back. So I started over. I moved into our family home, which was paid for, but I just renovated it, just to live there. And I lived there for 4 years.
Okay.
I talked to my mom, which the property belongs to her. And I said, I need my own home. I want to have my own home with my own name, my own credit, everything, just me. So that's when I reached out. A friend of mine, Dr. Oliver Johnson, gave me your number.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know all of you.
Yeah, I reached out to you guys and I started the process. I provided all the information that you needed from me, my pay stubs, everything. And I was one thing on my credit that I had, if I could share that. One thing on my credit, an alarm system that sent me to collections.
Yeah.
And so I had to pay that one thing off. And it was maybe $1,200, $1,400, whatever. Paid it off. It was a matter of several weeks or months. It built my credit back up to where it needed to be.
Right.
That one negative thing on there that prevented me from, moving forward. But I did that and got with your program, and the guys Mike worked with me, Frissa and Jessica, they did a wonderful job with giving me what I needed to provide and get my numbers up.
Right. Right.
And to save, this thing about saving, you want to have savings just in case anything can happen. You still have that backed up to cover what you needed. So
That's awesome, man. That is so now. So you lived in DC, and man, how was that living in DC, man?
Ooh, cost of living is. I'm quite sure you're in California.
Huh?
You're in Texas or
I'm
California?
in Texas. I'm in Texas. Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, cost of living is very high in the DC area. Even in the suburbs, it's high.
Yeah.
Living there, I lived with my sister for a while. Then I moved into my own place in Southeast Washington, D.C. There's the lower southern, not talking about a district, but certain levels,
Yeah.
where you can pay for it. This is where you have to live and you can afford to live. So,
Right.
and it was interesting.
Yeah.
Working a good job and just trying, to make ends meet. It was very interesting.
And then you had some type of calling that said, now it's time to come home.
It's time to come home. And I came home and I got what it was a career here. And as I'm able to be established in my community, I'm not going anywhere. My boss, who will be retiring within the next 2 years, is grooming me for that position. So it's a position that I will carry on for until I'm ready to retire,
Yeah.
So that's why I said I wanted to be established here and might have my own home here that I know I'll be able to cover and pay off and everything,
Right. Right. No, that's awesome, man. I mean, so now, obviously you're a proud homeowner.
Very proud.
Yeah. Yeah. And you have a mortgage that's going to build your credit up.
Yes.
And then obviously you're from the investment standpoint, you own a real estate asset.
Yes.
That's, and over the long term, that's going to go up in value.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll help build your net worth. So you made some good decisions here, the right plays.
Yes.
So to better hold your future. And I don't know what your endeavors are with real estate moving forward, but you can always add more to more real estate to your portfolio.
Yeah.
You can, if you want to own more properties and do more rental properties and be an investor, you have that type of opportunity. So we have all different types of programs to help you, because maybe who knows? What's in the store for Mr. Bell's future? You may own 100 properties one day. So there's I don't know what you want to do, but the sky's the limit. And now that you know that you proved it to yourself that, hey, I can buy a house. I know what the process is like. That's the thing that I'll have one question, man, because
yes,
because I always ask people this because you made it to the finish line. You own a house now. If you could do it all over again, would you still go through the process and buy a home?
I would.
Okay. Yeah. And now leading to, because we get, again, probably about 25, 30,000 people that reach out to us every year for a loan to buy a house, and only about 50% make it to the finish line.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually, but a lot of the reasons why a lot of people, they give up during the process. And so what do you say, like, because you didn't give up, you plowed right through it. Because I like to encourage people and give people inspiration.
Okay.
That's a big thing with my company.
For me, there was one point where I did want to just be like, man, I'm over this. I'll wait another couple of years before. But I said, you know what? No, I have the income. I've got the credit. Mm-hmm. I just have to put my foot down and say, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do right now. It's got to go forward. Mm-hmm. So I encourage anyone, if it's in your mind, is it something that you want to do, don't get frustrated with them calling, well, I need your pay stubs, or update this pay stubs, or I need you, just get it done. Mm-hmm. It will pay off in the long run if you just stick to it. I encourage anyone to be a homeowner. It's better to own than just to be sitting and renting and paying off someone else's property. Start your own.
Right.
Do your own thing.
Right.
So I encourage anyone who's out there who is in the process and on the verge of just wanting just to back out and just say, I'll just wait. Your finances are there. Your credit is there. Just stick through it. It will pay off. It is rewarding to now I can sit in my own home and invite my family over to just in plenty of room to just enjoy ourselves. Beautiful backyard, nice deck. it's rewarding. Like I said, when I wanted to just throw in the towel, and what if I would have thrown in the towel? I wouldn't be sitting here.
That's right.
If I want to just wait, this home could have been someone else's.
That's right.
You know.
So. That's 100%. That's 100% correct. And so that's a good message, I think, for the world. Is you say get it done. You were done. You're determined. Because a lot of people. I mean, I had one client. Let me tell you, just the other day. So she's about to close on her house, and she said, "Well, I have to have surgery," and the surgery says I can't go upstairs. I can't walk for 2 months, and the house that she's buying is upstairs. The master bedroom upstairs. So she said, "God wants me to cancel the loan."
God.
And I said, come on now. I mean, God wants you to cancel the loan because you have a surgery that's going to have you be sitting out for 2 months. And so I said, I want you to think about this. What about if I can do this for you? What if we can close on the loan and then you don't have to move in the house for 2 months and you won't have to make any payments for 2 months, right? What if we do that for you?
Yeah.
So that way you can close and still get your home. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I always believe there's a solution.
Yeah, it is.
Always a solution. That in life, you're going to be given all kinds of challenges. And
all challenges, yeah.
Always. But how you handle it is what matters, right? And you can't say, well, it's not meant to be because an issue comes up. Yeah. Like you said, you were determined. And you go through. And it doesn't matter if it's buying a house or it's your job or your family or something happens in life, something hits you. You have to have that grit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome, man. I mean, it's a beautiful story, man. I'm so glad that, you took the time today, to share with us, because I love hearing stories where we turn things around and we go
turn it around
to homeowner. And now you own this awesome house. And I mean, you're going to have your Christmas, you're going to have your Thanksgiving,
yes,
parties in your house, man.
All here.
Yeah. Your family. So it's good, man. So I really appreciate you, coming on the show today and, telling us about your story. Do you have any other messages for the world out there, man?
Well, continue to keep your credit clean.
Yeah.
Avoid major debts.
Yeah.
Well, just make sure that you pay things on time. My thing is credit.
Right.
In the past, I did not understand how to manage credit. Uh-huh. Now that I know how to manage credit from here on out, there's no turning back. Once you fix something that's been broken, and once it's fixed, you want to keep it fixed. You never want to break it again.
Right. Those are good messages. Those are great takeaways. So I mean, Mr. Bell, I really appreciate you coming on the show. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you so much. You too.
Yeah, if I can do anything for you, I'm always here for you. Just call or text me. Take care and God bless you. Okay.
Hey, God bless you too. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Anytime.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.